What's up, guys? Sniper here to break down UFC 275, one of my usual quick breakdowns. Main event for the light heavyweight title. It is Glover Teixeira taking on Yuri Prochazka. Before we get started with that, guys, like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on social media, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, sniper_MMA. Really appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscribes. All that stuff helps get this stuff out. If you are unfamiliar with my style, I go through things quick, in and out. I don't like spending an hour on these videos. Who do I think is going to win the fights? Quick reason why. If you want to talk more about fights, more than happy to do all that stuff. Find me on one of those social channels. Let's chop it up. Let's get right into the fights. Actually, one more thing I should clarify. A lot of people know me from DraftKings DFS play. My plays for MMA for this card are at MMA Play 365. $5 a card, $10 a month. Please go check that out. This video is going to focus just on fight breakdowns and picks, who I think is going to win the fight. That's it. No deeper strategy for DFS. Saving that for the guys at MMA Play 365. Joseline Edwards taking on Ramona Pascual. Edwards the favorite at -160. Look, overall, I think she's just a better fighter. I think she's the much better striker. Pascual doesn't seem that athletic to me. I don't think she's going to be able to get takedowns in that matchup. I like Edwards' athleticism. I think she's the better striker. I think she wins via decision. Silvana Gomez Juarez taking on Na Liang. Juarez the favorite at -135. However, I'm on the Liang side of this fight. I think the grappling is going to be a big key here. Gomez Juarez has been submitted a bunch. I think Liang is the better grappler. I think she finds a takedown, and I think she finds a submission relatively early. I'm going to take her by round one submission. If this fight stays in the feet, it could be wild, could be anybody's game, honestly. I just think Liang has a pretty clear path to victory here if she can get the fight to the ground and end up on top. Kwang Ho Kang taking on Baccaral Dana. Dana is the favorite at -140. Agree with those odds. I think he's the better striker. I think he's a little more powerful. Actually, I think he has a pretty significant power edge. I don't think Kang's going to be able to get any grappling going. Out in space, I think Baccaral is going to be the cleaner striker and have more power, so he's my pick for this fight. Andre Fialho taking on Jake Matthews. Fialho, the -145 favorite. A lot of love on Twitter for Jake Matthews. They say he can grapple, and Fialho's just got power, and that's it. I think the power is going to be enough here. Sorry, Jake Matthews fans. He does have the path to victory. I'm not saying he's dead in this fight. He's going to get run over. I just think more often than not, I don't think he's a good enough grappler to get Fialho down consistently. I think he's very hittable on the feet, and I think Fialho will put him down. I'm going to pick Fialho via round 2 KO, but I have to say, of all the dog plays on the card, I don't hate Jake Matthews, but my pick will be a Fialho finish. Haisar Machate, whose name I just cannot say. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Taking on Steve Garcia. And unfortunately for this one, I think the guy's name I can barely say, Machate. I should have, a lot of times when I watch fights, I watch on mute. I should have looked into this guy's name a little more. So, looking foolish there. He is my pick to win this fight, though. I think he's aggressive. I think he's going to land the more influential strikes. Steve Garcia, live here, he's the favorite. He's more experienced, a little bit more of a known quantity. I just think that he's going to get backed up a little bit too much in this fight. Both these guys are live for a finish. I think this could be a wild one. I'm going to take the underdog via split decision, but I think this is probably a sleeper for fight of the night. Sung Woo Choi taking on Josh Kulabau. Choi -225. And I'm on board with this one. I think he is the cleaner striker. I don't think there's going to be a ton of grappling in this one. If there were, I would favor Choi. Kulabau, I think he's going to be able to tough this one out and not get finished. So I'm going to take Choi via decision, mostly because I just think he's the all-around better striker. I think he'll be able to use his range pretty well in this one. Brendan Allen taking on Jacob Malcoon. Allen's the minus 310 favorite. Malcoon has made me look foolish before. I'm all about Allen here. It's a good fight for him. I think he'll be able to grapple Malcoon. I think he'll be able to outstrike him. I think he's better everywhere. Part of me thinks he's going to want to make a point here and get a submission. He could just keep it safe and pepper Malcoon from the outside, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Brendan Allen via round one submission. I think he gets this done pretty much however he wants. Jack Della Maddalena take on Ramazan Ameev. Della Maddalena minus 155 as the favorite. Pretty popular this week, especially on Twitter. Yes, he's got great boxing. This is a bad matchup in my opinion. Like, I think he can get taken down. I think the clinch is going to be a big factor here. I think unless Della Maddalena's dirty boxing has come along is better than I think, and he's able to even get the space for dirty boxing, I think he's going to have a hard time getting anything going. I don't think this will be a very exciting fight. I think it's going to be an Ameev special. I think there's going to be a lot of clinching, a lot of grabbing, a lot of mad people who bet on Jack Della Maddalena. I think Ameev is going to pick up a kind of grimy, dirty decision victory. You can read between the lines there, and well, I said I was going to save all the DFS stuff. Della Maddalena makes for the better tournament DraftKings play, but I am going to take Ameev to win the fight. Just as a reminder, Rogerio Bontorin Manel Kape has been canceled. Bontorin, yet again, weight cut issues, so that fight has been pulled. Weili Zhang taking on Joanna Violence. It is back. One of the best fights we've ever seen. Zhang minus 160. Look, big thing to remember here. This is a 3-round fight as compared to their first fight, which was a 5-round fight. Joanna she likes to make her reads. She is really good at wearing people down. The constant volume. I think 3 rounds actually favors Weili in that I think she's going to land the more powerful shot she did last time. Remember Joanna's face. And there's a little bit of ring rust here. Like, Joanna's not going to have time to shake things out. I think Weili is going to come in hotter. I think she's going to land the more impactful strikes. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think Weili gets it done more convincingly this time. Give me Weili Zhang via unanimous decision. Co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko taking on Taila Santos. Yeah, Shevchenko. Like, we're gonna go in crazy here. Although it's worth saying, I said the same thing about Nunes Pena and looked pretty silly there. I think most cappers did. I just don't see it here. I think Shevchenko's got the gas tank to go with everything. I don't think Santos is going to be able to get in close to do anything. Shevchenko's striking is way better. Give me Valentina Shevchenko all day, every day. She's a minus 630 favorite. And that's probably not wide enough, in my opinion. I like Shevchenko quite a bit. Glover Teixeira, Yuri Prochazka. Main event, a light heavyweight title. Obviously, the last fight, by the way, women's. I almost called it strawweight. Whew. Women's flyweight title. Okay, Teixeira, Prochazka. Prochazka minus 200. Glover, glad you got your title. Underdog as the champion. Deserved. Look, Glover's made a habit and a bad habit of getting hurt in fights, surviving, submitting people. I just don't see how Yuri Prochazka is going to let Glover off the hook. I think he's more vicious than a lot of the guys Glover's has fought recently. I think he's got a little bit better cardio. I just think he's a different animal right now. He's peaking at the right time. All signs for me point to a Yuri Prochazka first round win. The path to victory for Glover, if he gets the takedown within the first 15 seconds, sure, of course he's better on the ground. Or if he's able to do what Glover does and, get Yuri tired. I just visualizing the fight. I don't see it. I think Prochazka puts him away emphatically, and we have a new light heavyweight champion. That's it for the quick breakdown for UFC 275. Whether you are playing on DraftKings, FanDuel, making bets, just watching fights, side bets with friends, whatever you're doing, have fun, enjoy the fights, be safe. I'll see you next time.